Hey there, students and parents. My name is Mr. Sharpe. I'm your AP Human Geography teacher here at South Garner High School. This course has been offered for the past couple of years through Mr. Jackson and now has been passed to me. Mr. Jackson and I worked very closely together when he was here, and as a new member of the Social Studies Department, I am going to be giving all of my skills and experiences from both the military and teacher as a tech ed teacher to this course, not only to prepare your students for the AP exam, but also ensure that they get out of this course was essential for being a global citizen now that we're approaching a vastly unpredictable and unstable world, especially today. And as a new remote learner or a virtual academy student, it's very critical that students gain these skills necessary to be better, productive members of a society that can not only, one, tolerate different types of cultural infusions that come to our great country, but also to ensure that they are set to face the problems of the future that we in our generation will have the luxury of watching them succeed through. With that being said, some more about expectations for the AP Human Geography course. Your students are going to be expected to complete work at the AP level. In addition to that, they will also be expected to prepare for the AP exam, which will be held in May. At this time is scheduled for May 4th. It may change, but as your student is a fall semester student, they will complete this course in January and be expected to take the exam in May. All students will be signed up through College Board to register for the exam, and they will take it then. The pass or failure, which is not really a scale of the AP exam, but the score that they make on the AP exam will not impact their standing of completing this course in January. So a student will be able to pass this course in January, receive the credit towards their GPA here as a high school student, and when they take the AP exam, their score will determine if they can take that credit and make it equivalent to a course that is offered at the university that they apply for in the future. So in addition to that, students will also be expected to improve their writing skills to respond to the free response questions or FRQs of the AP exam, which are not persuasive essay style questions. They are short answers that respond to more conceptual ideas that are related in AP Human Geography. So as we go through the course, students will sign up for College Board. They'll be preparing for the AP exam through unit tests, quizzes, and projects that are going to be acquainted with this course. And at any point in this time between now and May, every parent, every student has the ability to contact me in order for them to be more successful and prepared moving forward. And with that, I'll move it now to my website so I can show you how you can get in contact with me and how you can access the resources necessary to be successful. So right here is the main page to my class website. It is linked to the South Garner webpage. If you go to the home site of South Garner High School and go to the school directory, or staff directory, I'm sorry, you'll be able to search for my name, Sharpe, and my web address will be right here. So when you go to the main page, you'll have the Wake ID portal. This is where students can access Google Classroom, Google Meet, Power Schools, and a new app called the Talking Points app. It's been very useful for students to get in contact with their teachers and for parents to get in contact with the teachers very quickly. We also have a link to Quizlet where students can review their vocabulary for each unit of study in AP Human Geography. They also have a link to Google Classroom. This is the end-all be-all to this course for me. Google Classroom is where I post every single assignment, every single material, everything. Nothing will bypass without going through Google Classroom first. Students also have the link to Classcraft, where they'll be able to create their characters and earn points for completing assignments on time in class and also meeting expectations from the social contract. And this is a link to Remind 101. This is my two-way communication between parents and students. that you can easily reach out to me by my cell phone, and instructions to sign up for Mind 101 are just below. So a little bit about myself. I'm a graduate of Appalachian State University with a degree in history secondary education. I also have a master's degree in military history from Norwich University. I'm a Google Level 2 certified teacher. I'm also the head lacrosse coach here at South Garner High School. For any of you young men who are interested in playing lacrosse, please reach out to me and I'll help you get started. My email, you can email me at any time. My emails go straight to my cell phone so I can answer it as quickly as I do my Remind 101 text. Speaking of which, if you're not signed up for my Remind 101, please use these instructions to text this code at Mr. Sharpe AP to this number, 81010. So this is the main page of my website. Let's look at my social contract real quick, the 7 habits. For me, the social contract is more than just a poster on a wall. I want my students to be able to walk out of this class with a better understanding of who they are as a person and to be more productive in life. So this is why I instilled the 7 habits as the social contract in my class. The students, from day one, we set the tone of what each habit means in the classroom, and those expectations are going to be rewarded through classcraft whenever I see it through remote learning, or if we go back in person when I identify it. Classcraft is where we track that progress. But what are the 7 habits? It is a list of different action steps we can take in our own life and our life changes to make us, one, a better person independently, a better person with others, and how to sharpen our skills and sharpen our mindsets to ensure that we maintain the habits that we've accomplished in our life. So those first 3 habits, I want my students to win the private victory by being proactive, taking the initiative in life, being able to set milestones and goals for themselves, and also how to prioritize work. Once they win that private victory, they'll be able to win the public victory by working better with others, knowing that we can always think win-win. It never has to be a win-lose situation between 2 people. Talking to somebody with the intent of listening instead of the intent of winning. In addition to that, how to synergize or how to create better products when you're working together in a group instead of the leader always making the best product. And habit 7, sharpening the saw, ensuring that the whole cycle is maintained, that we're maintaining our wellness physically, mentally, socially, and spiritually. These are habits that we're going to instill and continue to enforce as the course progresses. We'll always have a short lesson on each habit and how they are relevant in their lives. And as I said, Classcraft is where the students can track their progress and being able to see where they've met those expectations. Now let's look at my page for AP Human Geography. So on my website, you can either access the AP Human Geography link on the side here, or from the home page where the link that says AP Human Geography. So when you come here for the first time, you'll see there's a unit link for every unit, all 7 units. There's also a link for students who need to access the textbook. At this time, we are short of physical textbooks, so students are actually getting PDF versions from Google Classroom. However, once we get more student codes for digital textbooks, they will be provided. But at this time, all chapters of the textbook will be given to your student and your child through Google Classroom. We just completed our first chapter these past 2 weeks, and chapters 2 and 3 have been uploaded to Google Classroom. And as we continue, they will always have that version as a backup. If you do require a textbook, please reach out to me and I will be able to give you codes that we have on hand at this time. And as we get more, we'll ensure that every student has theirs. You'll also see embedded my Google Classroom calendar where all assignments and due dates will be posted by date, and you can look at it by the agenda or by month. I'll also have a list or copy of my syllabus for the course as well as my daily agenda. The daily agenda is where students see, this is the first thing they see when they come into the course for each day. They see what's on the agenda for today. the date and what tabs they need to have open on their computer screen before class starts. And I'll always post practice or resource videos from AP Central from College Board website directly into my website so students can prepare for the AP exam as they move forward. To look at a sample unit, let's look at Unit 1. In every unit page, students will have access to the Quizlet site for that specific unit's study set of vocabulary. They'll also receive a folder of the activities that are linked to this assignment, as well as the review sheet for the test. And as the students navigate through the website, they'll be able to see the PowerPoints that are linked to each unit. These are the notes we did last week. These are the notes that the students are completing this week. In addition to that, review videos will also be posted so students can access those videos in accordance with the notes that have been taken. So, and also if a student ever needs to find any review sheets from Google Classroom that they cannot attain, they can also find it from Google Classroom right here on each web page for the units of study. And one final thing before we leave, always remember, guys and girls, the students can also access the Student Services website right here on this link. And I say this all the time, you're always more than willing to reach out to me if you have issues at home or if you have concerns that prevent you from being successful in this class. Right now, we do live in an unstable time in remote learning with everything that's going on in the world. So communication is key, and I am going to uphold that. And I want you to hold that to me as a standard for myself as the teacher. Reach out to me if you ever have any issues, and I'll be able to accommodate. I'll always work with that. Never be afraid to ask questions. Never be afraid to say, hey, this is going on and I need help, because we all need help at this time. And at the end of the day, I want your son or daughter to be successful, to pass this class, to get that GPA rate. In addition to that, to go into the AP exam with the full confidence that they can make a high score of a 4 or a 5. And that way, when they go to college, they can knock out one of their general education courses and go straight for their ultimate goals. That is my purpose here. So if you have questions, please email me here. Text me from Remind 101. If you're a student or a parent, you can log in through the Wake ID portal, send me a message through Talking Points. Or if you're a student and you need to ask a question about an assignment, you can also post a comment about the assignment on Google Classroom, and I'll see it through my cell phone too. Those are 4 ways to communicate with me. Please use any one of those and I'll be able to accommodate. Thank you, and I hope to see you guys very soon.